Hey Aquarius, ooh, hey Aquarius, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Aries, right? What I was getting for you before I started the reading, I feel like you're doing a lot of root chakra work. I feel like you're healing a lot of things within yourself. I feel like you're remembering a lot of things as well. You could have a lot of things brought up to you from childhood, right? Like I feel like you're dealing with like your throat chakra here a lot. Like I feel like you're singing a lot more. Oh, my eyebrows are tingly. I feel like you could be dealing with a lot of things from your past, like happy memories, good memories here, right? Things that you really enjoyed, right? Things that you really cared for, loved, right? I feel like you're very happy here. But I feel like as you're like in this happiness, I feel like it could be pulling up some things that you didn't really want to deal with, didn't really want to see, right? Um, I feel like you could be drinking and like doing this here. Like look how she's I feel like you could be a little clumsy here, right? I feel like you're working through a lot of things. I feel like you're remembering like the good with the bad here, right? I feel like you're really healing your heart chakra. I feel like you have a lot of heart chakra work you're going through. I feel like this is like connections that you have, right? You could be going through a Saturn return here, right? That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're healing. I don't know what my voice got so hushed. I feel like you're going through a lot of these past memories, these past details, like things of that sort. Really working through some of the sad stuff so you can get to your happy space. What is going on? Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like you're going through a lot of things at this time. I feel like it's like on the pathway to like your happiness though. Like those without those 5 of Cups, like you wouldn't have gotten to the 10 of Cups here, right? I feel like you're realizing that. I feel like you're taking like the good with the bad, right? Yeah, I feel like you're halfway to happy, right? I feel like you're in the process of happy, right? I feel like you have a goal in mind. I feel like you're seeing yourself where you want to be. I feel like that's inspiring you, right? I feel like you could be reminiscing a lot. That's the word, reminiscing. I feel like you're reminiscing. I feel like you could be singing a lot more. I feel like you're really working your throat chakra. I feel like you could be sharing your voice with people a lot more here, right? I feel like the more you're working your throat chakra, like the more healing work is going to be done to your heart chakra here as well. When you're pairing up your throat and your throat, your root, your heart, and your throat, right? I feel like that's going to be healing a lot of things for you. Yeah, I feel like this is helping you build strength. Yeah, I feel like, once again, I feel like you're healing your heart chakra here. You could be working with tiger's eye, anything with a lot of orange here. Red and orange. And yellow. I feel like you're going more into a gentle space as you're building this strength, right? Like sometimes when you're strength building, right, you're going into more like, you know, like kind of like aggressive energy. No, I feel like this is more like soft strength building. I feel like this is more, like I feel like you're like doing trust falls here, right? Like I feel like you're, I feel like you could be working with a partner here. I feel like you could be working with, some animalistic behaviors here. I feel like you've been working on like self-control a lot here as well. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you could be building strength with a King of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you could be building strength to leave a King of Pentacles behind here, right? I feel like you're focusing more on your happiness. I feel like you're getting away from any of the sadness here that they could have caused, right? And then we have the Mother of Pentacles, right? A King of Pentacles could be leaving behind a Mother of Pentacles. Mother of Pentacles could be leaving behind a King of Pentacles, right? Yeah, I feel like you're just focusing more on like your own happiness here. There could have been a separation here, and I feel like you're gathering up the strength for the separation, right? What is this Five of Cups? We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of sad at like the things that you're having to leave behind, right? I feel like you could have really enjoyed them. You could have had fun on the journey. But I feel like in the process of the journey, I feel like it just got too heavy, right? Like I feel like you were dealing with too many things involving the situation here, and most of it was wasn't as good as, you know, like as it could have been. I feel like the emotion of it got way too heavy, right? Like I feel like you were intuiting a lot of things involving this. Like I feel like you were dealing with an energy here that outweighed you, right? And I feel like, ooh, I don't think you were liking how it was making you feel here, right? Three of Pentacles. It could have been with a group. It could have been with a team here. We have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You could have been working with a Queen of Cups. You could be the Queen of Cups and you're just not liking how like this group endeavor is making you feel here, right? I feel like it, like the pressure got to be way too much, right? The water pressure, the emotional pressure of it all got to be way too much. So I feel like that puts you more into, well, instead of focusing on like the heaviness of it, like the stuff I don't want to focus on, like I'd rather like, if I'm going to be participating in this energy here, like I'd rather be focusing on my happiness, like the things that are making me smile, the things that are making me enjoy my life, right? Like I want to laugh, I want to play, I want to have fun too. Like I don't have to just like be in this energy with this group and like focus on all the things I don't like, right? Like I feel like I don't necessarily feel like you're like leaving the situation. I feel like instead you're like shifting your focus. Is it Maya Angelou that said, focus on the things that you can't control. If you can't control it, then change your perception, right? I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're changing your perception. And then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you decide, hey, I'd rather like act differently in this situations here, right? I feel like you're acting more free, more uplifting, right? I feel like you're not allowing like the heaviness to bog you down, right? And then we have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're I feel like you become very like matter of fact about it. Like I feel like this is you, Aquarius, and this King of Swords energy. I feel like you developed this this armor here. Like look at his shoulders, to where you're not allowing others to come in and like drop their weight on you here, right? Like I feel like you've toughened up. I feel it's like, no, like I feel like you have this armor here because you're protecting your happiness, right? Right, like no, like you can't come in and, you know, I feel like you're getting very strict with people and like what you're allowing into your life here, right? I feel like you're keeping things light. I feel like you're keeping things breezy here, right? Like if I can't carry it on my shoulder here, like it's not coming with me, right? And I feel like you have no problem stating how it is you are feeling, right? I feel like you're being very upfront and honest with people. Because I feel like, you know, if you start like carrying other people's emotions, like I feel like you're just gonna drown, right? Like I feel like, you know, it's just too much, right? You could be leaving a Queen of Cups behind here that you work with, right? And I feel like you're starting a new action involving your own life. something that's bringing more emotional happiness to yourself here, right? Yep. Something that's bringing more emotional happiness to yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're focusing on your own value here. I feel like you have financial freedom, right? I feel like you have financial freedom here. What is this Strength card? Yeah, I feel like this freedom that you've like developed here, like this freeness here, I feel like that brought in a lot of strength here for you. Like I feel like you have faith in like in your power and like what you can do here. I feel like you know that you don't have to put much force in it as well, right? I feel like that's how you're able to like come across gentle as a lamb, right? Like I don't have to come out here and roar like a lion. Like I will if I have to, but I also know like you can catch more flies with honey, right? And I feel like you know that your strength is in your gentleness and your softness, right? Especially at this time. Then we have the Hermit, yeah. I feel like you keep going within yourself here, right? I feel like you're finding the strength within you, right? Maybe not in numbers, more or less with yourself. I feel like you know the direction that you're supposed to be going, and I feel like you have a higher insight, and I feel like you're knowing and trusting in that and believing in yourself here. I feel like you know that you'll be able to like know the direction that you're supposed to be going, right? And then we have the Four of Wands. I feel like you could yeah, I feel like you're in your own little tent, in your own little island here, right? Like I feel like you're being protected at this time. I feel like you're in a restful state. I feel like you could be meditating a lot. You could be building like a fortress. And then we have the Moon. Yeah. I feel like you're doing a lot of work within yourself, right? I feel like you're healing yourself here. I feel like you're really yeah, I feel like you're really strengthening yourself. I feel like you're healing some deep-seated emotion. You could be dealing with a Leo here, a Virgo, or a Cancer in your home. Right, and then we have the King of Pentacles here. And we have the Empress. This King of Pentacles could be dealing with an Empress here. Six of Swords. I feel like the Empress could be going on a journey to get to this King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like if an Empress was dealing with the King of Pentacles at work here, I feel like they're going to have success. I feel like they could be successfully getting to a safer ground here, right? What is this Five of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like that could mean leaving somebody behind here. And then we have the Magician. Yeah, I feel like you could be manifesting yourself away from this situation here. The Lovers. Magician and the Lovers. With the Four of Swords. I feel like you could be leaving this energy behind here and going more into a space where you're manifesting a love that you're really wanting to bring in here. We have the Magician, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles, right? I feel like you could be like realizing, hey, like, I think I want to call in something bigger into my life here. And I feel like you're leaving behind energies here that really aren't for you, right? What is this Mother of Pentacles? Yeah. I feel like instead of relying on like masculine energy for like financial abundance here, I feel like you start focusing in your own energy here with this Mother of Pentacles. I feel like you start realizing like, hey, my nurturing, loving energy is what's going to bring me success here. Like, I feel like you're realizing like, hey, I'm wanting to be more of like a mother, more of a wife figure, right? And I feel like you really start going into that energy. I feel like you really start manifesting those types of energies into your life instead of this past energy that you were dealing with here, right? I feel like you're going more into a self-reliance energy, focusing on who it is that you're really wanting to be, right? I feel like you could be nurturing yourself, small children, your inner child here. And then we have Queen of Pentacles come right back out. Yeah. I feel like you're focusing in on yourself. On who it is you want to be. I feel like you could be hearing a lot more with the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles could be heavily dealing with a King of Wands here. I feel like she's bringing in the abundance and he's bringing in the passion. With Temperance. Yeah, I feel like there could be a yin and yang energy here. I feel like they're moving very carefully, right? But I feel like there's a balancing of two energies here, right? All right, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy here. That could be the partnership that you're calling in to your life at this time. That could be the energy that you're focusing in, right? We have aromatherapy. I feel like you're using your sense a lot more. That could be, you know, your senses. It could be, you know, take that as you will. I feel like you're using, you know, like your sixth sense? I feel like you're using like those senses, but I feel like you're also like really going into like your awareness as to like what's really going on around you here, right? I feel like you're following your nose. I feel like you're trusting in like what is kind of like around you here, right? I feel like you're following your nose. All right, guys, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.